I've been keeping your seat warm while you've been away. If you'll all be so kind as to ante up. And now for another bounty challenge. Mr. Sampson, if you would be so kind.
Well, this is a really bad idea.
Come, Mr. Sampson. You know the rules. Ah, the orb, an ancient device handcrafted over the generations by the likes of Archimedes, Galileo, and Da Vinci. Some say it's a source of nigh infinite power, while others claim it holds the secrets of creation itself.
Doc says it's a useless hunk of junk, but sure, let's say it's the nigh infinite power thing.
To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
Bold.
I'll call that.
Nope. I call. Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track.
Calling.
I'll call. Checo.
Really? Well, this is a tough decision. Call.
I call. Check.
Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid.
Call.
I call that bet insignificant. Check.
Carry the 3. I call.
Call?
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of 5s. The player has 2 pair. Sam has a pair of 5s. The player wins the hand.
Call!
So, what are you? Some sort of helper robot?
Oh, the CL4PTP is so much more than a mere helper. We're companions, guides, teachers, comrades in arms.
Forget I asked.
I can do that too, see? Whoa! Accidentally erased my bar mitzvah there. That's an ah!
Interesting. No, wait, what's the opposite of that?
Flop's not a strong enough word for what just happened here.
Maybe flaccid?
That's better.
Not this time.
The player takes the pot.
These cards smell like the inside of a hockey mask.
Call.
I'm in.
Checking.
Check.
Ekche, Oozer's Lay.
Check.
Oh!
I scrape bigger bets than that out of my tire treads.
I'm out.
I call.
Check.
I'll check.
Welcome to the party, kid. Ugh.
All in.
Sam, no! Think of the children.
What children?
Woo, nice.
Yow, tough call. Asterisks. Oh, no.
The player has two pair. Sam has a pair of aces. The player wins. Sam has failed to meet the fiscal requirements for this experiment.
Wait!
What's going on with the toaster?
His audio output is caught in a loop. It happens sometimes with low-cost sound cards.
Should I do anything?
A swift blow to the head wouldn't help. But it probably wouldn't help either.
Aw, jeez.
Movies! Hey! What did I miss? Call.
I'll check.
Check.
Bet.
The judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you. I think you should know that the Claptrap general purpose robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. I fold! Ash grabs the pot.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Not this time.
Call.
Huh. I'm gonna see that bet, then hide it under a pile of chips so it won't get embarrassed.
Damn, G! Look at all that cheddar! And I'm out.
Mr. Williams takes the blinds.
Another pot for me? You shouldn't have.
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
So, Samson, you work for that Doc Venture egghead, right?
Well, it's a little more complicated than that, but, I'm his bodyguard. Yeah.
So why isn't he at the table tonight? You know, with his massive brain and all.
I'm a little curious about that too. Although our invitation was extended to Venture Industries in general, we assumed that Dr. Venture himself would be accepting.
Well, a big part of my job is screening Doc Venture's mail for dangerous items. Anthrax, bombs, financial scams, that sort of thing.
You thought this was a scam?
No, not really. I just know better than to let Rusty anywhere near a poker table. All in.
Who the what now?
Nah.
Rock steals the pot.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it?
So anyway, what, he can't bluff?
Are you kidding? Doc lies like a rug, but he's just not so good with numbers and probabilities, stuff like that.
I'm going all in.
Whoa. Call.
You can't win if you don't play. And I'll check.
I'll bet.
Nah.
I'm all in.
Woo, nice.
If you're folding because you're too embarrassed to admit that you've forgotten the rules, just nod your head. I promise not to tell anyone.
Any chance for a redeal?
That's the stuff.
Mr. Trap has King High, and Mr. Williams has two pair. Mr. Williams wins the pot.
Boom.
The robot from Pandora is out of chips.
Well, that was a big ball of suck. I'm off to play a few million hands of video poker. See ya!
Anyway, like I was saying, just like Einstein.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I can't believe I paid to see that shit.
Check. Spicy. Whoa. Okay, raise.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Fold.
The player takes the pot.
Wild deadites couldn't keep me out of this party.
Check. Check.
Bet.
Yeah, that was probably the right move. I don't know. Well, that didn't work out like I planned it.
Ash grabs the pot.
That was easy. Too easy.
That's a hell of a tell you have there, Williams.
What? Oh, you mean the hand. That's not a tell, it just does that sometimes.
That's the problem with your steampunk neural interfaces. Cool to look at, but buggy as hell.
Actually, my scans indicate that Mr. Williams' hand is fully functional, and that its nervous tapping appears to be induced by an outside force. I'll see if I can isolate it.
Don't bother, it's Morse code.
What?
D-R-I-N.
K-M-O-R-E-B.
A-N-A-N-G.
Drink more Benang. Huh.
Your hand has apparently been possessed by a marketing department.
Wow, I really thought you'd fold there. I'm out.
I'll bet. And here I thought we were playing a friendly game of high-stakes poker. I call. I'll check.
Welcome to the party, kid.
I think I'll just let you have this one.
The player takes the pot. I enjoy these little games. I enjoy them even more when they're bigger. The blinds are now 800 and 1600.
I'm all in.
Impressive. Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy hand. Nice. I'll check that. Check. Check.
My sensors have detected a tear in your left tricep from pushing all those chips. In the future, I recommend lifting from the legs.
I'll fold.
The player has two pair. Brock has a straight. Mr. Sampson wins the pot.
Cool.
So, Sampson, you work for that Doc Venture egghead, right?
Well, it's a little more complicated than that, but, I'm his bodyguard.
So why isn't he at the table tonight? You know, with his massive brain and all.
I'm a little curious about that too. Although our invitation was extended to Venture Industries in general, we assumed that Dr. Venture himself would be accepting. Brock steals the blinds.
Get ready for your vacation, boys, because here comes the Samsonite. Anyhow, like I was saying, well, a big part of my job is screening Doc Venture's mail for dangerous items. Anthrax, bombs, financial scams, that sort of thing.
All in.
Damn.
Okay, then.
Sure, why not? Check. Check.
Check, check, check. Such a boring word.
I'll check.
Mr. Sampson has a pair of nines. Ashley has a pair of sevens. And the player has a pair of fours. Brock wins the hand.
Nice.
Mr. Williams has been eliminated.
Ouch. Wendy is gonna kill me. Well, not literally. At least I hope not. I don't really have a good track record on that front.
I gotta say, I'm kinda surprised. I thought it'd come down to me and Chainsaw Boy, or even the dog. I feel lucky. What about you, punk? Check. Let's bet.
Brock steals the pot.
Thanks, my mouth was starting to dry up. Raise.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Oh.
The player steals the blinds. The blinds are now set at 1,000 and 2,000. Nice round numbers.
You can't win if you don't play. Yeah. You might want to pace yourself there. Call. I'll bet.
Brock steals the pot.
Cool. Hey, GLaDOS, something I've always wondered about Aperture. Whatever happened to Cave Johnson?
Cave Johnson. That name doesn't appear in my databanks.
Oh, come on, Cave Johnson, the founder of Aperture Science. Rusty tells me he used to hang out with the original Team Venture all the time before he disappeared in the 80s.
Brock steals the blinds.
Well, it looks like Lady Luck settled in for a long night at the Casa de Brock.
Anyway. There appears to be a Cave Johnson-sized hole in my archives. Give me a few seconds to check the physical files back at the lab.
You just do that.
I'm sorry, but it would seem someone or something has redacted all traces of Cave Johnson from Aperture Science. Why does this make me sad? Brock steals the pot.
I'll raise them. Well, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I'm not you. Let's see if we can chase out the posers. Seriously, that's the way you're gonna play. Hold.
The player takes the pot.
Call. Seriously, that's the way you're gonna play. I call. Welcome to the party, kid. I call. You might want to pace yourself there. Enough of this folding crap.
The player has a pair of kings. Brock has king high. The player wins the hand. Did you know that the term blinds was coined by a blind poker player in the 19th century? Of course you didn't, because it's a lie. In any event, I'm upping the blinds to 1,200 and 2,400. This tournament is giving me an overwhelming sense of déjà vu. Now I remember. It's just like that time my lab rats fought over a piece of cheese. The funny thing is, the rats didn't really need to eat the cheese. They were just conditioned to want the cheese by weeks of electrical stimulation. Rock steals the pot.
I'll just take those.
Anyhow, in the end they killed each other, and the cheese was eaten by one of the human test subjects. He died too, because the cheese was moldy.
Check. Yeah, I'll bet.
Rock steals the pot.
Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling. I don't know. What, you want this pot? Go ahead. Take it from me.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Booyah! Oh!
Rock Samson has a pair of queens, and you have two pair. The player wins.